Alright, today I am going to be showing you how to make a A-frame fire. The things that you will need for this are tinder, kindling, and fuel. I don't have actual logs, so I'm just going to be using the bigger sticks. Tinder is going to be the smallest stuff. It's going to be tiny sticks, pine needles, maybe dried leaves, stuff that helps you start and catch the fire. Kindling, the stuff that's actually going to start feeding the flames. And then fuel, the stuff that is going to fuel the fire after it is caught. Other stuff that I will be using: tongs. Some people use a poking stick, which is just going to be like a really big stick that is long and is doused in water. I'm going to be using tongs because I don't have that. Fire starter. This can range from candlestick in wax paper. I'm going to be using just dryer lint because it's good. Match or lighter. I'm going to be using a lighter. And water. Always be safe. Always have water so you can douse the fire if something goes wrong. I'm going to be making it in my grill, so let's get started. Going like this into a triangle shape, and then put another one on top, making an A. Then you will take your kindling and lay it on top of the A, like this. After you put your tinder on the A-frame like this, then if you have a fire starter, you're going to put it underneath the base. It allows airflow to go into where the fire is, but blocks airflow from the other sides. That way it's easier to catch the flame. Now let's take a lighter and start. Already the dryer lint is burning and the tinder is starting to catch. So what you're going to do is you're going to slowly add more tinder until you get a nice flame. Once the tinder is starting to catch, then you'll add your kindling on top. Like so. And it's going to start building up from the crossbar of the A. One of the tips that I've learned while making fires is that if you want really dry wood before you go camping, you can put any sticks that you find in your oven for a few hours on a really low heat, and it'll start drying them out. Then you'll slowly build up so that you have more fuel going in. Be careful because it will start getting hot. And after your kindling starts catching, that's when you can start adding the bigger sticks like the fuel. If your sticks are too big, always feel free to break them. Make sure it fits into your fire pit or circle or whatever you're working with. And that is how you make an A-frame fire. Alright, when you are done with your campfire and you don't want it anymore and the flames have all died out, you always have to douse your fire. The embers can stay hot for hours after the flames have ended, so you must always douse your fire. You start by taking handfuls of your water that you should always have, and then start dousing your fire. Once you've gotten it to a point where the handfuls are doing less, you can start dripping your water from the bucket or cup or whatever you are using. Always be aware of the smoke that will come from the embers. And And before you even start doing campfires, be aware if your area of camping has any burn bans in place. And that is some fire safety for you folks. I hope you enjoyed.